So this is our third video of our Modernism project, and in this video starts our post-reading video about what we've read about from our author, John Steinbeck. And in our book, our Glencoe literature book, we've decided to look up the story called Breakfast. It's later in the book, but it's created by Steinbeck to show the kind of the hardships and the impact of the Great Depression on people. And the story is about it opens up with the woman who is nursing her child, and it talks about a man who comes into this camp where this woman is taking care of this child.
She's preparing breakfast of bacon and biscuits.
And there is also a man and what we analyze as his father, who come out of this tent, who have washed, bathed, and clothed themselves for the day's work. And they greet the man with kind of open arms feeling, where it's a nice, warm, family-like feeling, and they allow him to eat breakfast with them. And they do talk. They talk about their new clothes that the men have just bought, and how it's a small thing, but it's got great meaning into it. As I mean, these are poor working men who live in a tent with a wagon, and they're trying to support each other with the few provisions that they have. And it goes on with the men asking the stranger if they want to work with them and make a living and kind of live with them and help just get through this tough time. And he declines, and he continues on his journey. So that's about the summary of the story.
And through reading this story, we can determine that even through the difficulties of the Great Depression, people were willing to go out of their way to help others that were in need, even though they themselves were not very well off. Like these two men offered breakfast to the stranger, and with nothing that they would get in return, and just an offer of kindness, which really showed that even through difficult times, people still have a good heart.
Our sources for this were the Glencoe literature book, I think page 866, I think it was. And then we also used a couple of sources from Bloom's Literally Online Critical Analysis.